Hello guys and welcome. I hope that you're doing well. My name is UHDking or I play 4K, aka I play 8K, aka I play 16K, and during this video I'm going to show you Dirt 3 PC game running in 16K video resolution. This is going to be the world's first 16K UHD, 16K video resolution benchmark in Dirt 3 PC game. This is going to be the complete edition, which means that I have all the DLCs. I'm going to show you guys only 16K video resolution, but all kind of different presets while recording with Nvidia ShadowPlay in real time. So this is the score without Nvidia ShadowPlay recording under the benchmark. This is ultra low preset without anti-aliasing, 63 FPS. So keep your eye at that value. We're going to go ahead and do the same benchmark now, but including the Nvidia ShadowPlay recording in real time. So this is going to be the ultra low preset. Okay, just to find out how much the performance we're going to lose throughout the Nvidia ShadowPlay recording in terms of the percentage. So 63 FPS while it wasn't recording with Nvidia ShadowPlay. Keep in mind that I'm recording this video today in 8K video resolution for those people who's looking to enjoy the beautiful visuals. Look how small my mouse cursor right there. The game still looks beautiful, guys. This game was released back in 2011. Keep in mind this is the ultra low preset, and you can see the radius preloading is a little bit slappy and not a lot of texture details was on a couple of the trees at some distance of the radius. And as again at the ultra low preset, I'm going to demonstrate all kind of different presets. This is the world's first 16K video resolution in Dirt 3 PC game, and we're gonna go through every single preset. This is going to be the first vertex of data, the first coordinate towards the 16K video resolution benchmark, 15,360 pixels by 8,640 pixels. And Titan RTX video card is the first video card that allows us to do that because it's equipped with 24GB of video RAM, so we can go through all kind of different presets in Dirt 3 PC game under 16K video resolution. Right now, as you can see at the left top corner, the data is self-explanatory. As again, please watch this video on YouTube in 8K UHD or 4320p. I'm coming in real time. This is going to be the best way to share the experience. I'm very experienced graphics designer, 3D artist, game developer, software developer, overclocker, PC hardware enthusiast, system engineer. In the end of this video, we're going to go through my PC configuration. But as again, right now, as you can see, the utilization is almost 15,000 megabytes of our video RAM, which is GDDR6 by Samsung, and total video RAM could be above 24,000 megabytes on Titan RTX video card. Its Titan RTX video card is overclocked to the maximum potentials through the software, and it brought additional 10% of the performance as minimum. And Intel Core i9-9900K, today's CPU is overclocked to 5.3 GHz. Two physical cores disabled, and hyper threading technology is disabled to be able to keep it at 5.3 GHz. But as you saw, my overall CPU utilization will never reach even at 50%. So 6 physical cores, 6 physical threads will be more than enough in 16K video resolution, because the higher resolution, the less CPU utilization. Keep that in mind. But the more GPU utilization, and we would like to utilize our GPU at 99%-100%. As you can see right now, 99% in the left top corner. That means that I'm utilizing all the 4,608 CUDA cores. Okay, so as you can see, the test 61 FPS. So it was 63 FPS without Nvidia ShadowPlay recording. Within the Nvidia ShadowPlay recording, 61 FPS, average FPS, and minimum FPS 50 FPS. So 2 FPS lost. So I would say it's 5%. It's not even 10%. While I'm using the Nvidia ShadowPlay right now in this particular game, which is Dirt 3 PC game under 16K video resolution, while recording in 8K UHD, while Nvidia ShadowPlay is modified, Nvidia driver is modified, so it's rendering in real time through the DSR 16K UHD, and then downscaling and outputting to 8K UHD screen. Keep that in mind. Anyways, 2 FPS, I would say 2.5 FPS, which will be 4-5% of the performance loss. So go ahead and add 5% to the left top corner to the FPS. And by the FPS right there, it's MS, as you can see. And MS, look how small my mouse cursor right there by the MS. This is 16K video resolution. My desktop is set to 16K video resolution, and as you can see that white lane, this is my windowed mode. I'm running in windowed mode because 8K video resolution running full screen without no problem, but 10K video resolution, 12K video resolution, 16K video resolution has the flickering shaders. So I decided to run the 16K video resolution in window mode. Otherwise it's going to be flickering shaders. It's not going to be pleasant to watch. But anyways, this MS right here, as you can see, I'm using the zoom tool right now, 300% zoom tool. Look at this, 400%. Let me zoom in, 400% zoom tool. And everything is so sharp. Every single pixel is rendered. In the end of this video, I'm going to go through the pixel comparison as an additional bonus, so don't forget to smash that like button. A lot of time, money, energy is invested. So ms stands for milliseconds. Okay, latency delay, the lower value is better, but fps, the higher value is better, frames per second. Keep that in mind. Okay, so we're gonna look at these values right here, the left top corner. As you can see, everything is self-explanatory. Let me zoom out. And ultra low preset, 61 fps, great result. As again, 5% to the fps counter. And let's go ahead and switch to real quick low preset. I'm just going to go ahead and test every single preset as a bonus, so don't forget to smash that like button, because the ultra low preset was pretty much the CPU utilization benchmark, but just because 16K video resolution, so we utilize at the maximum stress our GPU and CPU at the same time. So it's nice to see how 16K video resolution at ultra low and low presets performs. And let's go ahead and have a look. This is going to be the low preset. So ultra low preset was 61 fps, while Nvidia ShadowPlay recording, or without Nvidia ShadowPlay recording, it was 63 fps. And as again, this is the first vertex, guys, in data towards the 16K video resolution vector direction, and I'm going to test it on the RTX 3090 video card, on RTX 3090 Ti video card, on RTX 4080 video card, because as you can see, we're still below 16,000 megabytes, so 16 gigabyte of video RAM will be good enough, and RTX 4090 video card, and hopefully RTX 4090 Ti full 8 GPU architecture, 8102, with the over 18,000 CUDA cores. So the CUDA cores will be more CUDA cores on our GPU will be featured than the whole pixels in width in 16K video resolution. And I cannot wait to test RTX 4090 Ti, but I'm also going to test RTX 4090 and 4090 Ti. Keep that in mind, and 4080 hopefully in this particular game. As again, I'm testing all kind of different games in 16K video resolution, so this is going to be part of the computer science. Keep that in mind, computer science projects, where we're going to talk about GPU architecture, CPU architecture, different PC configuration. We're going to benchmark against each other. We're going to see how well the technology scaled throughout the years. So below 16,000 megabytes, as you can see, our video RAM utilization, and as again, the total video utilization can be, I believe, 24,568 megabytes, if I'm not mistaken. The system RAM utilization below 13,000 megabytes. The total system RAM utilization can go to 32,000 megabytes, because I have DDR4 3200 megahertz, 32 gigabytes of total system RAM. Keep that in mind. Titan RTX, of course, overclocked. In the end of this video, I'm going to show you what's the difference between Titan RTX running stock and Titan RTX overclocked. But anyways, a low preset, look at this dramatic FPS drop. Low preset versus ultra low is 47.88, and minimum FPS is 38.50. Alright, okay. Guys, I'm sipping the hot chocolate with the coffee premix. Fancy drink, but do not drink too much coffee. Focus on the tea, because coffee is bad for your health. A lot of coffee, keep that in mind. It's not very healthy. So great result for the low preset. Right now we're gonna go ahead and check the medium preset. Let me click escape button all the time, so it's going to accept the settings. So medium preset, but yes, indeed, we tested the low preset. It wasn't ultra low because the performance in terms of the FPS. So medium preset, this is how we're gonna do. As you can see, I'm just switching to the presets. Let's go ahead and have a look. In the end of this video, I'm going to also underline for you why 16K video resolution is the maximum video resolution. 16K 4 divided by 3 aspect ratio is a maximum video resolution that is supported with the current and latest 3D rendering real-time APIs such as DirectX API, OpenGL API, OpenCL API, CUDA API, Monthly API, Vulkan API. So pretty much every single commercial or open source API is maximum resolution will be 16K video resolution as 3D world, 3D scene rendering, while the textures can go all the way to 32K resolution. Over the UHDking.com, I'm going to go and show you guys ray tracing above 32K resolution. Keep that in mind, and I'm going to show you the difference when we're going to compare 4K resolution versus 32K resolution screenshots. That's going to downscale to 4K resolution, just to underline the facts for the trolls and for the naysayers. So you want to subscribe, like this video, guys, support me, share it with your friends. This is not just a gaming channel. This channel is about computer science, technology. We're going to develop games together. We're going to develop softwares together. I'm developing right now ray tracing, CPU ray tracing benchmark that hopefully will be popular, and it's going to be my gift, as well as I'm developing cinematic modes for Quake 2 PC game, Quake 1 PC game, Quake 3 PC game, and for the Stalker Call of Pripyat PC game. It's going to be amazing modes, while the AI will be redrawing the whole textures to another level, and plus my own arts. And it's going to be beautiful, guys. You don't want to miss. And then we're going to develop games together, hopefully for the iOS game store. So pretty much, as you can see, we're gonna grow together. But anyways, the game at medium preset looks amazing. It looks like 4K resolution at ultra preset. It also looks like even 16K video resolution at medium preset. It looks like Dirt Rally, which is the next game, PC game, in 4K resolution at ultra preset. And Dirt Rally just has a little bit better textures from the stock and better tessellated models, which means better meshes, 3D meshes, more polygons into the meshes. But 16K video resolution in Dirt 3 is just unbelievable. Even 16K video resolution in Dirt 2 is just unbelievable visuals, guys. Absolutely amazing experience. Average FPS 34 FPS at medium FPS is 24 FPS, so pretty much not far away as was low, but when compared to ultra low, that's a big performance cut, as you can see, almost in double FPS. Alright, and as again, this is within the Nvidia ShadowPlay recording. Go ahead and add 5% to the FPS counter. So let's go ahead and switch it to high preset. The best way, guys, to comment in real time, but I'm using the artificial intelligence that removing some noise from my microphone voice recording, so it could distort my voice. There is nothing wrong with my voice. I'm not sick. It's just disturbing my voice while it's removing some noise. Keep that in mind. The audio track that's playing on the background is provided by YouTube, all rights reserved, and there is no royalties can be claimed. In the end of this video, I'm going to underline for you the audio track as well. Beautiful visuals. This is for those cuckoos, for those gamers that's still having the steering wheels and pedals and playing this game. This game is going to be amazing, especially if you're going to play it on above 80 inches 8K resolution screen, or if you're going to use the modified Nvidia drivers. Hopefully Nvidia are going to unlock in the future DSR all the way to 16K video resolution while watching my videos. Then even on 8K video resolution screen above 80 inches is going to be unbelievable experience. This is how you want to play it. But this is for those people that playing even with 3 monitors, so you're gonna get some ideas about the performance. And as again, this is the maximum performance 16K video resolution, 16 divided by 9 aspect ratio. Alright, so this preset, guys, as you can see, the video RAM utilization is almost 16,000 megabytes from the start. The visuals is just unbelievable. The system RAM utilization is still below 13,000 megabytes, so that means that we're still utilizing the healthy video RAM utilization. When you're gonna see when the system RAM will grow, that means that above 13,000 megabytes, that means that we are offloading some data from the video RAM into the system RAM. But most likely it's not going to happen until we're going to reach above 20,000 megabytes, because what I believe Nvidia drivers start unloading some data above 20,000 megabytes on Titan RTX video card, due to it's just a percentage how much of the video RAM loaded, and when it's reaching, like, let's say like 80% usage of the video RAM, it start offloading some data just to compensate in case so the game is not going to crash, because it's predicting. It cannot predict exactly how much data, so it's doing that. Keep that in mind. Anyways, 34 FPS, great FPS, milliseconds latency delay is almost great FPS as well. I have two Titan RTX video cards, and if I'm not mistaken, Dirt3 PC game supports SLI, and if it does, I'm going to share it with you guys over the UHDking.com. Dirt3 PC game, 16K video resolution with two Titan RTX video cards, two T-Rexes, how Jensen Huang, Nvidia CEO and founder, calls them. And I'm going to show you guys in SLI two-way the last mammoth video card that supports SLI. Okay, after SLI is disconnected and discontinued from the Nvidia drivers for future technologies. Anyways, average FPS 32 FPS, minimum FPS 27 FPS, great result. Keep in mind that two Titan RTXs, if it's going to scale, and most likely it's going to scale if it's going to support SLI at 99%, that means the performance will be at least 1.8 times. Due to that, first Titan RTX most likely will be overheating and thermal throttling, but at least 1.8 times, and sometimes even 2 times. But of course I couldn't overclock the Titan RTX, two of them in SLI, while I'm using the dual fan Nvidia stock air cooler, so it's going to be 1.8 times. But I'm going to demonstrate it for you over the UHDking.com that you don't want to miss. Anyways guys, high preset, beautiful performance. Let's go ahead and have a look at ultra preset now. So this is going to be the ultra preset, and without any anti-aliasing, 16K UHD, 16 divided by 9 aspect ratio, so 132.7 megapixels rendered in real time. Let's go ahead and have a look, guys. As you can see, sometimes the CPU frequency is switching to 5200 MHz, which is 5.2 GHz from 5.3 GHz. The reason why it's happening because it's switching to AVX2 instruction, and its native and Intel driver switch. It's switching from the maximum external frequency to AVX2 instruction frequencies, even when the AVX2 instruction frequencies is not utilized, because Intel driver knows that those type of frequencies running lower frequencies than external frequency, and it just deciding by the Intel driver if you're not gonna get any benefits from the higher frequency. It's switching to the AVX2 frequency to save the energy and to cool down the CPU. Okay, makes sense. But my 5.2 GHz as well, very high frequency for the AVX2 instruction when it comes to Intel 9000 series, and as again today I'm running Intel 9900K, which is acting as 9600K. Keep that in mind, because only 6 physical cores, 6 physical threads, the fastest possible cores, but 5.3 GHz to keep it stable completely, and without any thermal throttling. Look at this, my video RAM utilization right now is above 16,000 megabytes, but below 17,000 megabytes, and I still believe that Nvidia video card with 16 gigabyte of video RAM will be capable to run this, because it has like 16,400 megabytes, if I'm not mistaken, featured, so it still will be capable to run it. So hopefully I'm going to test it with RTX 4080 video card or RTX 4080 Ti video card in the future, that most likely going to feature 18 or 16 gigabytes of the video RAM. Hopefully the RTX 4090 Ti will be featuring 48 gigabyte of video RAM, and it's going to be nice to test it to find out the limit in this particular game, because when I'm going to enable the anti-aliasing, and I'm going to do it as extra bonus in the end of this video, you're going to see when we're going to overload the VRAM even in this game, but under very heavy MSA anti-aliasing methods. Keep that in mind. Anyways, great performance, very low and beautiful CPU utilization and maximum GPU utilization. This is exactly how we want to see it in PC games. We want to utilize our GPU to the maximum, our video card to the maximum, but video RAM not to the maximum. But CPU utilization we want to keep way below 50%. That means that this is absolutely healthy CPU utilization. We are not bottlenecking by the CPU threads or CPU cores. Anyways, average FPS 15 FPS. That means, guys, that two Titan RTXs will be almost 30 FPS here, like 27, 28. As again, because the first video card closest to the CPU will be thermal throttling if you're going to run them like I do on air cooler dual fan. But most likely, if you're going to run two Titan RTXs for a long time, I'm advising you guys to put the first video card closer to the CPU, the most hottest video card, on kind of get a water cooling setup, like, you know, by the Corsair EVGAs. Go ahead and check it out with some cheap extensions. The total investment will be $140, but Maybe I'm not advising you to do that, but you're going to increase the FPS. You're going to show here twice FPS. And as again, if it supports SLI, I don't remember if Dirt3 PC game supports the SLI. So average FPS is again 15 FPS, almost 16 FPS average, minimum FPS 14 FPS average. Great result. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I would play it. Okay, and this is without the anti-aliasing. I'm not going to do any anti-aliasing right now. I'm going to show you my PC configuration, because when I'm going to start enabling the anti-aliasing, there is a possibility that Nvidia ShadowPlay will cut off, because this is the second time I'm recording this video, cut off my recording. Somehow it's related while it's using the Nvidia ShadowPlay, and anti-aliasing in this particular game, it's cutting the recording when it's overloading the video RAM. But anyway, so you just saw the performance, all right, at ultra, which is maximum visuals. Let me show you how I would play it real quick without the anti-aliasing under 16K video resolution. So shadows under 16K video resolution, you don't care about shadows, so you can keep the shadows at medium, because very high resolution, a lot of pixels, the shadows still will be like at ultra, at 4K ultra under 16K video resolution, even at low or medium, keep that in mind. Particles high, yes. Mirrors, this is a reflection, maybe medium. So hopefully we're gonna save couple FPS. Characters at maximum, I wanna see the maximum visuals because I'm playing 16K video resolution, right? And ground cover maximum, distance vehicle maximum, because 16K video resolution. In the end of this video, I'm going to demonstrate for you why you're going to take advantage in above 8K video resolution or in 8K video resolution when you're talking 1080p or 4K resolution. Pretty much it's going to be the distance, rendering distance, because the rendering pixels, even if it's going to be depth of field, it's going to be beautiful, guys, with 16K video resolution, because amount of the pixels. Anyways, the mathematics. But I'm going to demonstrate for you hopefully in the end of this video. So objects at maximum, trees at maximum, vehicles, reflections, maybe at high, maybe 1 FPS, saving water maximum, post-process maximum visual quality, skid marks, this is going to be the world marks, and stickers on the vehicles maximum. I want to keep it maximum, or maybe even removed if you don't want to see any stickers. Ambient occlusion, this is what's taxing Turing GPU architecture, in our case that is powering the Titan RTX video card. Keep in mind that RTX 2080 Ti video card is pretty much the same GPU, guys, 256 CUDA core less though, and it's cut down on the video RAM, which is 11 GB versus 24 GB in RTX 2080 Ti. So RTX 2080 Ti technically cannot run 16K video resolution because it's going to overload the video RAM, okay, because even at ultra low it's using like below 16 GB of video RAM, so way above 12 GB of video RAM. So RTX 2080 Ti cannot run this benchmark in 16K video resolution. But I'm going to demonstrate this benchmark 12K resolution on a single Titan RTX, and hopefully on 2 Titan RTXs, as well as 8K resolution. So we're gonna test it in the future. But even 8K video resolution, the FPS is so high, so RTX 4090 video card in 8K video resolution in this game will demonstrate like 400, 500 FPS. It's just unbelievable. Anyways, ambient occlusion, as again, I'm going to turn it on, because what is the ambient occlusion? It's kind of maps, guys, that creating shadows around every single edge or whatever the designer will decide. It's like a maps, like a texture that overlays, and it's variation of different colors on the light. It's kind of doing that type of kind of fake shading effect on every single edge. It's like a layer inner shadows in Photoshop. Ambient occlusion low is fine. Still ambient occlusion, I cannot turn it down, but low is still nice. Still going to use those maps, those textures for the ambient occlusion. Let's go ahead and escape. So it's gonna take here we go, presets, and we're gonna test it like that. And real quick, I'm going to introduce you to my system. I'm gonna give you away a game, and then we're going to come back, because this is the world's first Dirt3 PC game benchmark in 16K video resolution. I have a great gift for you guys. You know, you're watching UHDking. It's about holidays such as Christmas, guys. We are like a couple days away. Of course, it's going to be a gift. And it's going to be in form of prepaid legal game for you on Steam. So stick around, stick around. Beautiful coffee. Hopefully you're doing well as well. And as again, guys, support me for more giveaways, for more information, even the hardware giveaways. Smash that like button, support me, subscribe, share it with your friends. I need your support, guys, and we're gonna advance together. Beautiful visuals, guys, absolutely amazing visuals. This is pretty much the maximum visuals, but look at that FPS. The FPS is almost 40 FPS because I think the ambient occlusion and mirrors was taxing a lot in terms of our performance. But right now, even with those kind of mirrors at medium, it's still looking great. We still have the reflection, as you can see. Of course, it's not the real time retracing refractions such as RTX. It's all fake. It will all the game was released in 2011 based on EVGA game engine that was powering F1 games, Grid games, all of them, and of course Dirt games. And this is not the latest EVGA game engine, but it's such a beautiful game engine. And as again, Dirt 2 looking great in 16K video resolution, Dirt 3 looking great, Dirt 4 looking great, Dirt Rally is amazing, Dirt Rally 2 is amazing, and all of those games I'm going to demonstrate it for you guys with the first video card that is capable to run this game in 16K video resolution that was available to gamers such as Titan RTX video card. On Quadros you can achieve it throughout the Pascals because Quadros video cards was featuring 24 gigabytes, I believe the maximum on the Pascals, but as again to render it in real time in benchable performance and over benchable performance, Titan RTX video card is the first video card that is capable to do that, guys, in real time. Hopefully this makes sense. Average FPS 37, but I saw even above 37. Minimum FPS 32, but as again add just about 2 FPS to the FPS counter to these results, which will be 5%, 5-6%. Beautiful performance. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, let me real quick go ahead and quit the game real quick. I'm going to demonstrate the performance. I'm gonna give you a game away. Let me actually give you a game away right now. So here's the giveaway for you guys. It's going to be the full version of the Dirt 3 complete edition, just like I was running. And as again, complete edition means that it's going to include all the DLCs, all the cards, all the cars. So you're going to enjoy, guys. This is beautiful on Steam game client for the new gamer or for the existing gamer. It's prepaid legal version. Okay. As again, December 20th, 2022, just before the Christmas. Merry Christmas. It's going to be to the first activator. Please let me know who you are in the comments below, so people are not going to try to activate this game over and over again, because it's not going to be activated. It's only available to the first activator. Just let me know in the comments below. I activated the game. Thank you so much, UHDking. Subscribe and ready for more great videos from you. And yeah, so this is what's up. So hopefully you took advantage. As again, this is the code. Here we go. And as you can see, it's a little bit overloaded, the video RAM, and the Steam kind of acting pretty weird under the 16K video resolution. Having some issues. Come on. To load, look like. Let me see, collections. Yeah, it's having some issues. It's fine. So Steam having some issues because I was running the crazy resolution. But let me real quick demonstrate, guys, for you the what's going on over here with my system, for those who's curious, and why 16K video resolution is the maximum video resolution that you can actually run, before we're going to jump in. So this is the system. As you can see, I'm going to use a lot of zoom tool, Microsoft magnifier tool. Right now this is 600%. Try to do 600% magnifier Windows zoom tool on 4K resolution. Everything will be so pixelated, but over here everything is so sharp, so beautiful. Before I'm going to proceed, let me demonstrate for the naysayers that my display settings is actually set to 16K video resolution itself, 132.7 megapixels. This is very crucial, especially when you're running the game in windowed mode. Make sure it's going to render in 16K video resolution. As again, GSR, it was forcing natively render in that resolution, and then it was downscaling to 8K video resolution. Downscaling not even take 1 FPS in Turing GPU architecture. It's doing fast and quick. Downscaling is great. Upscale is bad. You don't want to upscale from 8K to 16K video resolution because it's bad. But it wasn't upscaling. DSR technology is not upscaling. It's a technology that forcing to render that resolution and then downscale. So the FPS will be plus minus 2 FPS, exactly how it's going to be on a 16K video resolution native screen. But as again, outputted to the single cable. But Turing GPU architecture is not capable to output single cable 16K video resolution even at 30 Hz because it's not supported. You can do 4 screens, 8K video resolution at 30 Hz, 16K resolution, or in my case, 1 8K resolution screen, 60 Hz, and through the DSR 16K video resolution, but the FPS will be the same. Very crucial to display scale at 100%, not in all games, but just in case. 99 games it will be fine, but this is requirements for the fonts, but a lot of game engines using the font rendering as their native rendering, keep that in mind, some of the game engines, and those engines are going to use some elements rendered like a font rendering, and if it's not at 100%, if it's 500%, then you're not going to scale correctly 16K video resolution. Alright, so explain on that. Let me show you the difference on the Titan RTX. As again, I was running the Commander Impulse by DVKit, provided by YouTube, all rights reserved, no royalties can be claimed. This is the soundtrack. So this is the benchmarks without Nvidia ShadowPlay recording, as again 3200 MHz DDR4, but the fastest possible because not CL16, not CL14, CL11 1T command. Okay, as again 6 core 6 threads, 5.3 GHz 5300 MHz, or 5.2 GHz 5200 MHz. I explained to you why. Z390 motherboard, ASUS maximum here. Again, 1600 MHz times 2, 3200 MHz, CL11 1T command, 3200 gigabytes total, 4 sticks, 8 gigabytes, the best possible scenario for dual channel, 128-bit, 4 sticks, no matter how many banks you're running, single bank on your DDR4 or dual banks, is still going to be great performance, maximum performance. This was the fastest possible DDR4, which is Corsair 2500 MHz times 2, which is output 5000 MHz, CL18, but unstable on this motherboard due to that microchip. So on this motherboard it's unstable, so I utilize the microchip to its best possibilities, because the Samsung chips for the DDR4 can go very fast, about 5000 MHz or 5000 MHz for sure, but like a B chip Samsung for DDR4, but Micron cannot. Micron like the latency, and I showed the latency the best possible, and latency cutting the nanoseconds, the latency delay. This is NS stands for the nanoseconds, the low value is better, so it's communication between the CPU and memory, in our case system memory, and almost 15,000 megabytes per second or 50 gigabytes per second bandwidth, which is great result for DDR4, maximum result for the dual channel for sure. So utilize that to the maximum potentials. This is the Titan RTX under the CPU Z. Some things for you. This is the benchmark. You want to focus on a single thread performance, but multi-thread performance is not going to be focusable because I disabled 2 physical cores, disabled the hyper threading technology. If I would like to be focused on multi-thread performance, I'm going to enable all the threads, all the cores, and but this will be a scenario for the 3D rendering application that's going to utilize every single CPU core, every single CPU thread at 100%. And as you saw, overall CPU utilization was below 50%, so 6 core 6 threads more than enough. So we scored 5.7 times for 6 core 6 threads. Beautiful result for the Intel 9000 series CPUs. Let me compare with the different CPUs. So this CPU will be the newer CPU from AMD, much newer CPU from 2018, and my CPU was from 2018. Press pause. I'm just gonna go through the CPU so you're gonna see and get an idea. Look at this 10,900K. I'm faster than that by 40 points, so I'm gonna demonstrate faster FPS in PC games. So pretty much this was almost the fastest system for the Titan RTX video card, especially for 2 Titan RTX video cards, for sure almost the fastest. The fastest will be 11,900K motherboards, because 12,900K motherboards for those CPUs, or for the CPUs 13,900K CPUs by Intel, are not supporting SLI. Keep that in mind. The technology is not licensed by those motherboards. It's hard to find a motherboard that's going to have the license, and pretty much this is the maximum possible scenario for the Turing GPU architecture exposed throughout this video. So the same CPU, as you can see, I'm faster by 100 points in a single thread performance. Of course, multi-thread performance, I'm going to be on my CPU, I'm going to be 5500. So this the right performance right here. So again, press pause button. I'm going to go through different CPUs, so you're going to have a clue if you're building from the use parts your systems, which is the best PC systems from the used parts, the more joy. You're gonna save a lot of money. This is how I would do it if I wouldn't be a YouTuber, not showing you the latest and greatest technologies, which is 16K UHD, 16K video resolution, 16K video resolution benchmarking, and which will be like at least 2025 that you watch in 2022, but this technology was available to us back in 2018. Keep that in mind. So as you can see, Titan RTX right now is running faster than RTX 3080 video card, a hair faster, but Titan RTX video card is a hair slower than RTX 3080 video card because RTX 3080 video card has 769 gigabytes per second bandwidth. Right now I'm running 20 gigabytes above of that per second because, as again, my Titan RTX is maximum overclock, as you can see, plus 1300 megahertz on the video RAM, which is outputting 2600 megahertz as external frequency output overall summary, and 100 megahertz on the GPU. So keep your eye at this value such as pixel free rate, textual free rate, and bandwidth. I'm gonna bring the Titan RTX to stock, and now you're gonna see it's going to be much slower than RTX 3080 by about hair, because by about 100 gigabytes per second in terms of my video RAM bandwidth, I'm slower than RTX 3080 video card. Hopefully guys this makes sense. So I'll show you everything what you need to know. Alright, and as again, today is December 20th 2022, as you can see right here. Okay, I'm using a lot of zoom tool. By the way, on the background, this is my system taking with the a D810 a Nikon camera, 36 megapixels, and then it was upscaled to cover the 16K video resolution. Upscaling, stretching some pixels, bad solution. Downscale is the best, and today I'm downscaling from 16K UHD to 8K video resolution. Those people who doesn't understand the difference, do not even listen to them, guys. Anyway, so I showed you that. Let me go ahead, hopefully still recording. Let me go ahead and execute the game. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and show you the difference of the 16K video resolution. Oh yeah, before I'm gonna do that, let me start the game. Before I'm gonna do that, let me real quick show you as an example, as a fact, that 16K video resolution is maximum resolution when we're talking 3D scene rendering in real time through the all commercial and open source API that available to us in 2022, as well as 32K resolution can be textures, a single textures, but as again not 3D world, 3D scene rendering. Let me show you this as a fact real quick. So IDA 64, guys, I gave away a lot of IDA 64s licenses over the UHDking.com. Hopefully grab yourself one, let me know in the comments below if you were the winner. But anyways, this is what's up, guys. Let me bring it like that. 1 second, here we go. This is what's up, guys. And Titan RTX, as you can see, it's saying over here on the DirectX API. In our case, it's DirectX 11.1 because I'm running Windows 10 Professional. If you want to utilize DirectX 12 API, you want to run Windows 11 Professional or Windows 11 operating system, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same scenario. 16K video resolution under DirectX 11 API or DirectX 12 API by Microsoft. And then let me show it to you as well. And then OpenGL will be 16K video resolution as well, but 32K resolution will be textures, for those who's curious. Then OpenCL and CUDA, this is good. The CUDA also 16K video resolution is maximum 3D world rendering, but as again, you can play with the different grids, different textures, kind of different scenarios, but 16K video resolution for the maximum 3D surface size. Okay. What else? OpenCL, same thing, guys. Mantle, same thing, but Mantle is for the AMD Radeons. Vulkan will be the same thing, so pretty much open source APIs for 3D rendering in real time or commercial, doesn't matter, guys. Same story. Alright, so I proved that to you. Hopefully it's still recording. Right now what we're gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple more things. So I'm going to start single player real quick, just gonna show you the difference and the benefits of playing in 8K UHD or above 8K video resolution. Keep that in mind. In our case, it's maximum video resolution, maximum graphics in 2022, even in a game in 2011 or any games in 2022. Possibility is going to be changed to 32K video resolution, but I don't see why it's going to do that because they're using some variable and that's supporting most likely for 16K video resolution those values as a maximum, and it's going to be complicated. Most likely they're not going to change even in 2025 to above 16K video resolution. So I'm going to start with this. It's going to be the first level. All right, and let me show you the difference. I'm gonna start the game. Doesn't matter, we're gonna start the game. And the benefits, the pros. So do not listen to those folks that saying that textures are not ready for 16K video resolution, so it's all going to be bad. It's not it's looking great. It's looking almost like Dirt Rally in terms of the visuals. Especially when you're playing this game above 8K resolution, it looks like Dirt Rally in 4K resolution maxed out. It's still a beautiful game, and it's very old game comparing to Dirt Rally, but it's looking great, guys. Every single detail right here. So do not listen to those people that saying the texture is not ready. See that car right there? That car most likely have at least 10,024 pixels by 1024 pixels textures, and if you're running this in 4K resolution, that car will be on 4K resolution less than that, so you're not going to render every single detail. But I think the texture on that car will be 2048 pixels by 2048 pixels, and this, if this will be the case on 4K video resolution, you're not even rendering 60% of the texture details of that texture, because when the car at that position, you're not going to look at those textures blow out on a full screen on every single texture. They're going to be at the distance because it's 3D game. Hopefully guys this makes sense, okay, for the people that adequate. Anyways, I'm going to start the game. Look how beautiful it's looking for 2011 game. It's just unbelievable. And as again, this is not the maximum visuals. I'm going to switch to a maximum visuals. This was not the maximum visuals, but let's go ahead and switch to the maximum visuals. Completely everything will be maxed out. This was the preset how I would play it, but if you're gonna go to ultra, if you're playing 16K video resolution, you want to use everything what you can if this is your resolution. And most likely if you're talking 2-inch GPU architecture, you want to use 2 Titan RTX video cards. And if you're getting Titan RTX video card, you want to play 8K video resolution at least, and you want to have 2 of them. This is the reason why you want to get those Titan RTXs, because 24GB of video RAM, it's ready for 8K resolution, but only with 2 of them in a lot of games in 60 FPS. Keep that in mind. Even in games that was released in 2018, 2019, even before 2020, we'll be able to run them maximum visuals with 2 Titan RTXs in 60 FPS in 8K video resolution. But as again, the games must be DirectX 9, DirectX 10, DirectX 11 APIs, because DirectX 12 API does not support SLI. Okay, so this is going to be ultra preset. Let's go ahead and verify. It should be ultra preset. I quit, so it's applied, but just in case, it should be ultra preset. And right here, as you can see, everything will be at ultra. Okay, so let me show you the benefits. The benefits will be obvious. I can see the details right there in the middle by the tree and way out so far away. And as again, even if the radius is blurring out some details, not lowering every single of the details, but it's looking absolutely amazing. Let me go and 1 second, guys. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I'm supposed to go to let me restart it real quick. As again, I'm doing real time, and this is the best way to share the experience. It's running, guys, this particular game, Dirt3 PC game, running without any single problem. It's just unbelievable how nice it's running without any single stuttering. And I think the 2 Titan RTXs will show the playable experience, guys, not only the benchable but playable experience. And as again, I cannot test it with RTX 4090 video card, because I believe even the RTX 4090 video card will be utilized here at 99%. That means that performance boost should be at least 3.8 times, but I think the AMD GPU architecture in form of the RTX 4090 video card featuring 16,364 CUDA cores, more CUDA cores than my resolution pixels in width right now, because my resolution pixel is still 16K, but it's 16 divided by 9 aspect ratio, which is 15,360 pixels in width. It's just unbelievable, guys. Cannot wait to see it. The game still looks beautiful as again in 8K resolution and above. It's just unbelievable experience if you those classic gamers and have that set like okay, let me press pause. Here we go. Continue. 1 second. I'm trying to Here we go. Let me pause that replay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna bring to the replay, and under the replay I just want to see, so it's going to be F2, right? Yeah, I just want to zoom in under the replay and show you the things that you're not going to see. So here we go. So I'm going to use the Windows magnifier tool and show you the difference and the benefits. So I'm going to bring with me the magnifier tool. Look how everything is so sharp. It's so sharp because it's rendering every single pixel. Indeed, it's not upscale. That's why it's so sharp. It's rendering 16K resolution native, and then it's downscaling. Look, every single detail is right here, but I can see this right here, this edges, the 3D mesh right here, as that cylinder needs to have some anti-aliasing, and we're gonna use some anti-aliasing, and I'm gonna show you we're gonna improve that a lot. But every single detail you're gonna be missing, guys. In 4K resolution everything will be blurred out here, but right here every single detail. But as again, under 900% zoom, I can still need some anti-aliasing, but you gotta have like at least, I would say, 8 times more screen over 80 inches to be able to see that and to be able to use the anti-aliasing. But I'm going to test it with anti-aliasing, so we're going to use this as the first vertex of the data of coordinates towards our 16K video resolution benchmark. So we're going to test it in the future in 2025 with RTX 5090 video cards, which will be like 8 times faster, or at least 6 times faster than Titan RTX video card, just to see the performance and the difference. Okay, because this EVGA game engine, I'm pretty sure will be locked probably at 1000 FPS or 2000 FPS. But look at this, the details right here. If you're gonna see it at 4K resolution, it's gonna be blurred out completely. You're gonna see those scratches and such. Everything is here, and even through the rendering radius, it's blurring out some details. Not all the level of details loaded here, but it's still so beautiful. It's still because amount of pixels. Hopefully, guys, this makes sense. Oh my God, I think the game is. 1 second, guys. I think we closed the game. Let me bring game back. It happens when using the zoom tool a lot. Let me bring show you the trees and how beautiful the trees looks like. Check it out. This tree, the detail on this tree, most likely is going to be so blurred out. Pretty much, guys, when you're comparing 16K video resolution to 4K resolution, even 16K video resolution, you can see that you're playing with kind of blurriness when compared to 16K video resolution. But when compared to 32K resolution or 64K resolution, I'm going to show you the ray tracing examples. Downscale to 4K resolution versus 4K resolution. It's just unbelievable how clear and beautiful 16K video resolution downscale to 4K resolution. And that's why you want to use the DSR with a lot of power. Even with the 8K video resolution screen, you're going to enjoy a lot. Okay, let me real quick go ahead and quit that. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let me zoom out. Oops. 1 second. I'm going to close this game, retire the game, and what's going to happen, let me do that real quick. Retire. Okay, as again, the game that I gave away, complete edition, going to have all the cars. It's gonna have the Subis for you, double RXs. It's a great game, guys. The game feels great. If you're on those steering wheels, this is a great game, and this is the first gameplay, 16K video resolution, the first benchmark. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. This is for you guys. I'm wasting my time. I'm looking for your feedback. But let's go ahead and test now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do an extra couple bonuses for those people who's curious. So don't forget to smash that like button. As again, do that. This is the world's first 16K video resolution benchmark in Dirt3 PC game that is available on YouTube. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to bring to low preset first, ultra low preset first completely, and I'm going to use some anti-aliasing. We're gonna see some difference. So we already tested. It's going to be 63 without Nvidia ShadowPlay recording average FPS and 61 average FPS within the Nvidia ShadowPlay recording. But this time I'm going to enable the anti-aliasing 2x MSAA. So while I'm using the anti-aliasing above 2x MSAA, is going to fake out while I'm recording with Nvidia ShadowPlay. But without Nvidia ShadowPlay, I can go all the way to 8x, but not the King 8x anti-aliasing that I'm about to demonstrate for you. So above 2x, it's going to freak out and overload the video RAM while using the Nvidia ShadowPlay. But I want to show you the 2x for the future benchmarks. So ultra low preset 2x anti-aliasing. Let's go ahead and have a look, guys. You don't need to reboot the game. The game is pretty much switching the presets on the fly, which is great in real time. For this particular game, Dirt3 PC game, you don't need to reboot the game while you're switching the resolution. Okay, of course it's ultra low preset. You can see that the trees needs to have some more details, and it's just lower radius of the details. It's at the higher distance, it's preloading less and less details and less pixels on those textures, but under 16K video resolution is still great. As you can see, the level of details is still great. Everything is so sharp, it's beautiful even at ultra low preset. But check it out, 2x MSA anti-aliasing. Right now it's looking right now at ultra low preset just like this. It's looking like 4K resolution Dirt Rally PC game, guys, which is the next PC game, not from 2011. I believe it's from 2016, Dirt Rally, because I was testing, or 2015, I was testing it with the 4 Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture. That game supports SLI, and I was testing with the quad Radeon Pro Duos throughout that time. Go ahead and check out those benchmarks. It's going to be nice benchmarks for you to check out, or check out the video comments or video description. I'm gonna put those for you to check out. It's going to be easy for you to check out. But guys, everything looks so great. Of course, under ultra low preset we don't have the particles, okay, but 2 Titan RTXs this resolution can run I would say easily 60 FPS average. This is my prediction, but we're going to find out. And I think the Dirt3 PC game supports SLI, if I'm not mistaken. As again, RTX 2080 Ti cannot run this game in 16K video resolution, no matter what is the preset. Right now the video RAM utilization above 20,000 megabytes, but below 22,000 megabytes. So the video RAM utilization right now 21 gigabytes. The system RAM utilization is still healthy, below 13,000 megabytes. That means that healthy, zero video RAM is still offloaded from the video RAM into the system RAM, and it depends to the Nvidia driver and to the particular game when it's starting offloading some data. I believe, as again, it's based on a percentage, but based per game, per exact game, not the same percentage for every single game, and driver decides when it's offloading some data, even if you're not fully utilizing your video RAM. Hopefully guys this makes sense. This is what my experience throughout all the tests in 16K video resolution during GPU architecture and previous GPU architecture by the Nvidia and AMD's. Average FPS 37 FPS, minimum FPS 31 FPS, great results by the way, with 2 times anti-aliasing, and anti-aliasing it works here. As you can see, we went like from 43 FPS to like that type of FPS. So let me real quick go ahead and show you the maximum visuals. Hopefully we're gonna ultra with 2x, and if it's going to take it, let me escape. If it's going to take it, yep, it took it without the video RAM overload. Let's go ahead and benchmark it, and then I will try to show you 4 times MSA, but I know the game will overload the video RAM while I'm using the Nvidia ShadowPlay, as again while recording on the same system in real time. But without Nvidia ShadowPlay recording, it can go all the way to 8x in MSA before it's going to overload the video RAM. Not the maximum anti-aliasing method for this particular game, but 8x, not the 8x king anti-aliasing, but the game at right now 2x under the ultra preset is unbelievable, guys. It just looks like unbelievable. It's looking even better than Dirt Rally PC game in 4K video resolution at ultra preset, and even Dirt2 PC game in 16K video resolution maximum visuals looks much better than the Dirt Rally, and you're gonna feel it, guys. But as again, to appreciate it, you want to have a screen above 70 inches, 8K video resolution at least, while running 16K video resolution DSR, or even 8K resolution to 8K video resolution 1:1 is going to look just beautiful, guys, in Dirt3 PC game. Gotta sip some hot chocolate and coffee. Hopefully the AI, artificial intelligence, is not disturbing my voice pretty badly. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. This is the world's first. Hopefully when I'm gonna switch to 4x MSA, it's not going to shut down Nvidia ShadowPlay. I can see it's still recording. Hopefully it's still recording. And yeah, watch this video in 8K UHD, but as again, you don't want to compare pixels. in 8K video resolution, that is 16K video resolution, and especially on the that went through 2 video encodings. Right now I'm video encoding while I'm recording, and then video encoding through the YouTube API. But I showed you guys an extra bonus, those zoom ins. So I demonstrated to you, yes indeed, we're rendering 16K video resolution, okay, in real time, and it's just beautiful, guys. The level of details is just unbelievable. So below 22,000 megabytes, below 22 gigabytes, the system RAM utilization right now is jump above 13,000 megabytes. So I think we are offloading some data, about I would say 400 megabytes extra or 600 megabytes extra already offloaded from the video RAM into the system RAM, and the Nvidia driver is deciding, so it's not crucial data and it's not slowing down too badly. When it's going to slow down too badly, it's going to be above 300 milliseconds. The latency delay, and this is the clear sign when your FPS is still like 2-3 FPS and the latency delay above 300 milliseconds, that you're offloading a lot of data from video RAM into the system RAM because you overloaded your video RAM. Even if you believe that you're capable to run on GPU performance, computer performance, if the latency delay above 300 milliseconds, that's a clear sign that it's video RAM overload. Alright, so average FPS 13 FPS, minimum FPS 12 FPS, great value, very great value again. So let me go ahead and share it to you guys. I will try to enable 4x. Hopefully it's not going to quit on us, but let's see. You never know. So this is ultra preset. I think it's cuckoo, guys. Yep. Nope, it took it. So 4x, I think 4x is still capable to take it, but it's going to crash throughout the benchmark. But we're gonna find out, as again, while using the Nvidia ShadowPlay, because it's using some components on the video card, which is Titan RTX in our case. So 4x MSAA maximum visuals, unbelievable 16K video resolution, guys. This is going to be a great test for the, as again, it's ultra preset. You're gonna see it in terms of the presets down below. It's going to be a great test for the RTX 4090 video card, which is the king, guys. It's going to be, my prediction, 3.8 times faster than right now, and it's just going to deliver 60 FPS. And I think this is where only the scenario when you're going to utilize your EVGA GPU architecture to the full potential. But just because I think it's using so many CUDA cores, which is 16,364 CUDA cores, I think that 24 gigabyte video RAM is not going to be enough. And I think maybe even we're going to utilize even more video RAM just because we have a lot of CUDA cores. Then you gotta store that information. Anyways, let's go ahead and confirm that, and let's bench it. Let's go ahead and have a look. This is just, guys, a great video, as you can see. Very unique video, not like one of those copycats copying each other. And I need to have your support, guys. Smash that like button, support it, share it with your friends, subscribe, positive comments, and check out some other videos that I'm going to put in the end of this video. A lot of hard time, as you can see, a lot of time. Instead of making money to do something else, I'm making pennies, but I'm sharing a lot of information regarding great information, great tips, great experience for the PC gamers. Even if you're a computer scientist, or even if you a graphics designer or 3D artist or game developer, this is just a great information about the 3D rendering in real time, guys, provided over the UHDking.com. Besides the PC gaming, keep that in mind, or PC hardware enthusiast. Alright, so Titan RTX right now actually is running stock, guys. Right now I forgot to overclock the Titan RTX, so the previous result was running when I was using 2x ultra low preset and 2x ultra preset, which is the maximum visual preset. We were running Titan RTX stock. So when you overclock in Titan RTX, it's going to be 10% of the performance boost. But we're about to find out, because right now Titan RTX is stock. I'm going to overclock real quick Titan RTX, and we're going to see what will be the performance boost. Usually software overclock takes 10%. So this is going to be multiple value in one, and we're going to see exactly how much it's going to take. Hopefully the whole game is not going to phase out. I will try to do the 8x as well. Hopefully it's not going to phase out, and I'm don't have to re-record, because this is the second re-recording already of this video. So that's why you gotta smash that like button like there is no tomorrow, guys. 11 FPS, great FPS, guys. RTX 4090 video card or RTX 4090 Ti, which is going to demonstrate the full EVGA 102 GPU with about 18,000 CUDA cores. Going to demonstrate here at least, guys, 40 FPS. I'm pretty sure about it. So the video RAM utilization was still below 22,000 megabytes or 22 gigabytes, but system RAM utilization jumped from 12,000 megabytes to 14,000 megabytes. So I'm pretty sure we are floating right now 1 gigabyte of video RAM. Average FPS 13 FPS, minimum FPS 12 FPS, and 13 FPS, keep that value. The Titan RTX was running stock, right? Let me go ahead and overclock the Titan RTX now. As again, let me show you the difference, what's going to happen when I'm going to overclock the Titan RTX real quick. 1 second, guys, 1 second. Where is that window? Let me see. Let me use the zoom tool. Even on 8K video resolution, when you're running 16K video resolution on 100%, it's kind of hard to see it, but it's almost impossible to see on 4K resolution for sure. So you don't want to do it on 4K resolution, but you most likely want to run DSR 16K on 8K video resolution. So much joy, guys. In a lot of games, you're going to improve the visuals like, oh my god. So pay your eye right here, guys. As again, the pixel fill rate, textual fill rate, and bandwidth. Bandwidth right now is 100 gigabytes per second less than RTX 3080 video card. Let's go ahead and fix that, which is the Ampere GPU architecture, which is RTX 3090 Ti video card is 2x faster than single Titan RTX video card. So I just overclock it. As you can see, it's going to be a tutorial how to overclock Titan RTX video card or RTX 2080 Ti video card properly. It will be available over the UHDking.com that you don't want to miss, guys. Go ahead and check it out. Anyways, here we go. This is the values. Let's go ahead and have a look. So 13 FPS while the stock while the Titan RTX was running stock. Let's go ahead and have a look at what it's going to do now. So let's go ahead and bench it again. It's going to improve the FPS. 13 FPS, it should improve by 1 FPS because it's going to be 10%, but let's go ahead and have a look. It should be like 14 FPS when we're going to be done, if my prediction is right, but we're gonna find out. As again, software overclock from 7-10% on average improvement, and pretty much safe, especially when we're talking Titan RTX video card. An RTX 2080 Ti video card running like 10 hours every day, you can pretty much damage the video card even through the software because they wasn't done properly. As again, it depends what kind of brand you're running. Gigabyte will be fine. MSI could be fine. Depends which video card you're running, which brand. A lot of bad brands on the RTX 2080 Ti, and when you overclock them, they're getting bad after a couple years. Keep that in mind. But as again, if you're gonna play at least 10 hours a day, but Titan RTX is built up with a little bit better components overall, and it's holding stronger. But as again, it depends what kind of brand you're buying. Gigabyte is solid. ASUS is kind of not so solid. Gigabyte is solid. MSI also solid. In terms of the components, I advise you to get it when you're talking RTX 2080 Ti, or Titan RTX comes only from Nvidia. Alright, so still below 22,000 megabytes, of course, because there is nothing else. We just overclocked the Titan RTX. System RAM utilization is almost 14,500 megabytes, which is, I would say, video card with 14 gigabytes of video RAM will be fine. I mean, the system RAM should be 16 gigabytes of the system RAM. You will be fine here. The AMD video cards require less of the video RAM to run the same resolution because they have a better texture compression methods through the hardware by the AMD. So for the AMD, I think 16 gigabyte of video card will be Gucci here, but it's only for the AMD Radeon video cards. When it comes to Nvidia, it's using a little bit more of the video RAM for the same resolution. Keep that in mind, because they're using a little bit different approaches of the 3D rendering in real time through the hardware acceleration. So average FPS 13.7, not 1 FPS but almost 1 FPS. So I was right, guys. So it was exactly 7% to be exact. Minimum FPS 1250. Alright, so we've done that. Let's go ahead and try to improve. Real quick. I want to test real quick before we're gonna jump just low preset, just to show you how it's going to be under the low preset, at ultra low preset with 4 times MSA for those people who's curious. It's going to be nice to see. As again, just because this is the world's first 16K video resolution, why not, right? As first pioneer, I'm trying to provide as much data as possible, as much experience as possible. So it's going to be ultra low preset kind of CPU benchmark, but not under 16K video resolution. But it's nice to see ultra low preset how it's going to perform on the Titan RTX Turing GPU architecture at the same time. Guys, you don't want to miss the Unigine Heaven benchmark 4.0 in 16K video resolution. It's going to be the world's first Unigine Heaven benchmark in 16K video resolution available on YouTube over the UHDking.com. You don't want to miss it, because the Titan RTX video card is again the first video card that allow us to do that. Actually, Titan RTX video card is the first gamers video cards that was available to public by Nvidia that allow us to play 99% of the games in 16K video resolution, guys. If they're not runnable in full screen, or if shadows are flickering in full screen, most likely they would, if they supporting window mode, they're going to be runnable in 16K video resolution on Titan RTX video card, and it's going to be renderable performance in real time, guys, at least benchable. Maybe not playable, but benchable. But as again, in the games DirectX 9, DirectX 10, DirectX 11 API by Microsoft, when SLI technology is supported, due that it's not supported on DirectX 12 API, it's going to be Gucci on 2 Titan RTX. The performance should be, in a lot of games that I tested, almost by 2x, but 1.8x as minimum performance boost, which is unbelievable and nice if you into classic old school games, and if this is your game, this is what you're playing in multiplayer with your bodies, this is going to be great, guys. But as again, when you buying building computers, you want to think outside of the box all the time, and you want to see think about the future, and you want to see and think about the scenario in the future to build the best system as possible. So Titan RTX is going to be a great video card in the end of 2023, in the middle of 2024. Don't forget to smash that like button if you're watching in 2024 or in 2025 and you still can play 16K video resolution. Titan RTX will be a great choice, and I think I'm predicting the price will be $350–400 used like new on eBay, that you don't want to miss. But as again, you want to see and compare with the technologies, but most likely video cards in 2024 still that going to beat up the Titan RTX still or be similar performance, still not going to feature 24GB of video RAM. Average FPS 38 FPS, minimum FPS 31 FPS. Guys, you don't want to miss my Crysis 3 in 8K video resolution walkthrough. It's going to be crazy mine like a ninja. You don't want to miss it, guys. Available over the UHDking.com. 28 FPS average, beautiful result, guys. 2 Titan RTXs over here will be beautiful, and under 4x anti-aliasing, even ultra low preset, and look how beautiful it looks like. Let me zoom into that car. As you can see, the menu is rendered in real time within the game engine. Let me zoom in and check it out. Let me bring that zoom tool. Where is the zoom tool? 1 second. Let me zoom out a little bit. Try to allocate the zoom tool. Now I cannot zoom out. 1 second. I'm gonna go like this. Now I can zoom out. Actually, right? Yep. So let me see, where is the zoom tool? I just want to show you how beautiful that car looks like at ultra low preset, but still with the 4 times MSA. And as again, this is not the ultra preset, which is maximum visuals, but look how well the edges anti-alias, guys. And this is without the video encoding. It's just unbelievable how great the level of details, and it's rendered. As again, this is within the game engine render, the menu, which is the proper way for any game developers to develop the menus within the game engine. How beautiful it is looking. It's just unbelievable. Every single edge right here is utilized at 4x. It's just unbelievable. Let me actually, before, I think at 8x the game going to crash, but before we're gonna crash it, let me real quick demonstrate for you how beautiful now the game looks like when we're gonna compare that. Remember that pole in that river with that guy? Let me real quick go ahead and compare it for you. how it's going to be looking beautiful at ultra low, still ultra low, but with 4 times MSA anti-aliasing. Just real quick for those naysayers or for those people as extra bonus that comparing the pixels, look at this, at ultra low preset but still looking beautiful. But level of details not here, the grass is not here, but it's going to look great, guys, with the ultra preset, which is the maximum preset. But look at those level of details of the texture of the ground, it's just unbelievable, of the landscape. Alright, so I'm going to start. I'm gonna pause. Most likely, if you're playing this game at ultra low, you wanna remove the stickers. But let me go ahead and replay, and we wanna check out that guy. Remember that Paul? Okay, let's go ahead and check him out. I'm gonna bring the zoom tool. Here we go. Where's that zoom tool? It should be somewhere here. I saw it. Let me zoom out. 1 second, guys. Here we go. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Where is that? I'm just gonna bring to 1600% as the maximum zoom. If we're gonna do that in 4K resolution, everything will be so pixelated, and I'm talking 4K resolution. 1080p, everything will be horrible, like you never saw before. But let's go ahead and get to that guy right there, and let's go ahead and check out his pole right there. Look at this, 1000% zoom. Everything is so now, guys. The edges is almost beautiful. I know for sure with the re-encoding, 2 times re-encoding, 1600%. Look at this, much better. Everything is so smooth. But with 2 times re-encoding, or 1 time with Nvidia ShadowPlay and 1 time with the YouTube API, it's going to look so beautiful. And this is again the lowest possible preset, right? Let me bring the menu. Let's go ahead and set to the maximum possible. 1 second, 1 second. Let me see, where's the menu? Menu should be somewhere here. I just want to go to options real quick. This is the options, right? Look at this, under the zoom tool. Let me zoom out a little bit. So here we go, under the options. We're gonna go to video, which is graphics option, and I just want to set now to the maximum. I just want to see the preset, how beautiful the game will look like with the maximum preset. As again, this is for those people who's comparing pixels, this is going to be the best time to do that. An extra bonus for you, ultra preset, boom. And let me escape, so it's gonna take it. And now, oh my goodness, it's gonna look so yeah, the grass is right here. Let's go ahead and have a look. Where's that boat? Should be right there, right? Oop, oop, nope, 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 nope. Let's replay it back, all the way back. Okay, and we are right there. The boat is right there. So let me bring it. Oh my goodness, it's looking great, guys. And as you can see, the level of details is still not that great. They creating the artificial depth of field and still not preloading grass right there. Because as again, the EVGA game engine, which is great game engine, powered F1 games, great games, which is great racing games. I'm going to show you guys competitor to Dirt PC games series. It's going to be a WRC beautiful game, and I'm also going to test it for you in 16K video resolution. It's just unbelievable visuals, guys. So it's already anti-aliasing, 1600%, which is on 4K video resolution. Everything will be so like horrible, and but over here everything is just unbelievable. Let me show you some 16K, more 16K. So this is 16K. Look at this, every single detail, every single pixel on that asphalt, at that details that you're gonna blur it out, because you're gonna take 4 pixels into 1 pixel, and everything is right here. And even when it's outputting to on a single to a single cable AK UHD is, guys, is defining those pixels better. I cannot explain how to say it for you, but I can see the difference. AK to AK or 16K video resolution through DSR to AK, everything is just beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful, guys. It's unbelievable, beautiful. Let me go ahead and close that. 1 second, 1 second. Let me zoom out first. Let me fix this. Let me zoom out. Here we go. In retire, and what I'm gonna do, hopefully it's not gonna freeze up the computer, so I don't have to record it for the third time, because it's going to be like a pain. Like, oh my god, a lot of games I was re-recording for a second time, and it was because, you know, I didn't know that it's gonna phase up with Nvidia ShadowPlay. When you're running Nvidia ShadowPlay, it's still stressing your video card, especially when we're talking 16K video resolution, even for the Turing GPU architecture. It was a lot for the Maxwell. Maxwell was stuttering on the 16K video resolution, even on the desktop. Keep that in mind. Maxwell GPU architecture, but desktop on the 16K video resolution not stuttering very great, guys, with the Turing GPU architecture. Anyways, let's go ahead and do 8x. As again, there is a king right here, 8x anti-aliasing. This will crash completely, overload the video RAM, but this 8x MSA actually is runnable without Nvidia ShadowPlay. So let's go ahead and have a look. This is the maximum preset. What I'm trying to do right now, instead of maximum preset, I wanna try ultra low, but I believe with Nvidia ShadowPlay it's still going to overload the video RAM. But let's go ahead and have a look. Please don't do that, please. Look at this, it's accepted immediately. Maybe not, we never know. Okay, I cannot move in the menu. Everything is static now. I can see the video RAM utilization 20,000 megabytes in the menu, high FPS, but the menu is not movable, and I believe that's it. Yeah, I believe we are cuckoo here. No, is it? Yeah, I cannot, as you can see in the menu, I cannot move it. I can close the game, so it's kind of frozen. I think we overloaded the video RAM, but let me go ahead and reboot it under the settings. Let me go ahead and try it again on a fresh. So it's going to reload the garbage collector. You're going to reload some unnecessary video RAM, and hopefully we're gonna see the result. It's loading it, but I'm not sure if it's 8x or not. We're going to find out. Because if it's going to quit under the benchmark, if it's going to crash the Nvidia ShadowPlay recording, that's all. You're gonna look in the end of this video some great videos for you. Check out the video comments, and as again, smash that like button, guys. As you can see, a lot of value provided. I'm one of the best YouTubers, guys. Always take care of you with all kind of different values, no matter what, multiple values throughout my videos for sure. It's just beautiful looking. 8x is just unbelievable. Let me try to zoom in into the car. Oh, okay, of course, it's not at ultra low preset. Not at ultra low. I'll try to do it at the ultra preset, which is maximum visuals. Yes, it's 8x. It's beautiful, guys. At ultra low preset, the details on the car with 8x MSA is just unbelievable. Check it out. When it's 100% scale. So as again, ultra low, as you can see, 8x MSA. Let's go ahead and execute it. Let's go ahead and have a look. I think it's going to be just fantastic over here. Titan RTX running overclock maximum. Look at this, almost 24,000 megabytes of our VRAM utilization, almost 24 gigabytes. System RAM utilization way above 14,000 megabytes. This is with refresh garbage collector after the reboot. Still not overloading our VRAM, still below 24,000. I think we are floating about 1 gigabyte into the system RAM, but still a great latency delay below 30 milliseconds. So it's also playable. Below 30 milliseconds is playable experience, not great playable experience. Below 20 milliseconds, great playable experience. Below 10 milliseconds, amazing playable experience. This is MS, as again by that FPS, latency delay before each frame is rendered between the GPU, video RAM, CPU, system RAM, then the software, which is Windows 10 Professional Operating System in our case, DirectX 11 API, which is supports SLI hopefully, and the than Nvidia drivers and game engine, which is the EVGA game engine. And as you can see, it's a great game engine. It's pretty much like a soft overlay while utilizing a lot of classes and which is methods, because it's Microsoft API, which is going to use the Microsoft languages. Under the C# you can utilize DirectX 11 API under the C#. Pretty much it's going to call methods instead of classes, methods. Okay, and yeah, it's just beautiful. Under the different languages it's called functions, but under the, as again, Microsoft languages, they're going to be called methods. Above 30 FPS average, great. Below 30 milliseconds latency delay, below 24,000 video RAM utilization, and system RAM utilization below 15,000 megabytes. So I would say 1 gigabyte of load, which is safe data. Great GPU utilization was 99% completely throughout the whole benchmark, and CPU utilization was below 50%. So without any single bottleneck on the threads for sure. Bottleneck threads starting like when you're gonna see sometimes 90% and approaching to 90%. Keep below 90%, guys, and that means that you will never receive thread bottleneck or core bottleneck on your CPU. Everything is stable, everything is healthy. 33 FPS average, 25 FPS average. Alright, this is ultra low preset, 8 times MSA. We didn't crash yet, which is great. Let me go ahead and switch to ultra preset, which is beautiful maximum visuals. This game looks at this preset, guys, unbelievable. Much better than Dirt3 PC game in 4K resolution ultra preset. As you can see, guys, ultra preset. Let me escape. Hopefully it's gonna take it without the crashing. When I was recording first time, it crashed on me at this preset completely, and my wallpaper even went red. It was clear video RAM overload that was pre-caching the wallpaper in the background. Anyways, 8x MSAA ultra preset. This is the maximum, guys, right here. Another king anti-aliasing within this Dirt3 PC game. You don't need to use, guys. It's not such a big difference versus the regular 8x MSA. It's pretty much almost the same methods. Look at this, still below 24,000 megabytes of our video RAM utilization. As you can see, I have 2600 megahertz, 2600 megahertz external boost through the software overclock of our GDDR6 by Samsung that is equipped on our Titan RTX video card, and I improved 120 gigabytes of bandwidth additional per second, 120 gigabytes per second, which is twice faster than our system RAM capable to push. System RAM capable to push like 48 gigabytes per second, 50 gigabytes per second is our cap maxed out for this DDR4 running 3200 megahertz. When I'm running 3300 megahertz CL11, I'm like 50 gigabytes per second. But as again, I receive through the just software overclock on my GDDR6 and my video RAM twice more bandwidth from the video RAM overclock that my system RAM is capable to push. So you can imagine when we are floating some data from a video RAM into the system RAM, how slow everything becomes. Hopefully, guys, I'm explaining well for the beginners. As again, if you're a beginner, warm comments, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. A lot of bonuses, Check out my Twitter channel, guys. I right now available on Twitter as well. Go ahead and encourage you to go ahead and say hi and follow me for more additional bonuses and giveaways and such. Great FPS. RTX 4090 video card is capable to run this at 30 FPS for sure. So it's going to be playable experience on RTX 4090 with this preset, which is unbelievable. 8x MSAA ultra preset. Look, everything is just wow for 2011 PC games. So guys, as again, the higher resolution, there is so much benefits, and I'm going to underline it for you in my project when I'm going to compare 4K resolution native versus 32K resolution natively rendered and then downscale to 4K resolution. I'm going to show you the difference, and it's going to be obvious. Anyways, never reach 24,000 gigabytes of our VRAM on Nvidia video card because Nvidia driver scale it well, but as again, we uploaded, I'm pretty sure, 1 gigabyte in our system, but it was acting nice. It still uploaded the proper data that probably was not utilized a lot, some background data, and it didn't reflect our FPS and didn't reflect our visuals. We didn't see how it was preloading in this particular game, Dirt3 PC game. When it was preloading, we didn't see it even under 16K video resolution, so it was handled properly on Turing GPU architecture, TU102 GPU that is equipped in Titan RTX video card. Total CUDA cores 4608 CUDA cores, Turing GPU architecture era, keep that in mind. And they're going to be CUDA cores and all kind of different architecture will be split in terms of level 1 cache and level 2 cache. Pretty much everything else will be the same, but those values will reflect the architecture, and that's why this is Turing GPU architecture CUDA cores, because the AMD GPU architecture CUDA cores will feature twice more level 1 cache per CUDA core. Keep that in mind. So anyways, per CUDA core as against streaming multiprocessor unit for this amount CUDA cores. Level 1 cache shared on those SMU units, and level 2 cache shared on all of the CUDA cores, which is on either GPU architecture RTX 4090 video card is whopping 72 megabytes of level 2 cache shared on all the CUDA cores, on all the SMU units. Anyways, guys, 13 FPS average, 12 FPS average, great results. And this is the ultra preset. This just unbelievable. All right, so I demonstrated for you everything what you need to know. I don't want to crash the game. I know for sure with that King 8X anti-aliasing is going to crash the game, but the difference in terms of FPS not going to be the difference any longer. And in terms of the visuals, not in terms of the FPS, we're going to probably overload our VRAM. It's going to go like, I think 28 gigabytes is required for that type of anti-aliasing. Anyways, everything was shared, guys. Right now, putting some great videos for you to check out. Have a good morning, good day, good evening, good night. Don't forget to smash that like button. A lot of time, money, energy is invested. Check out the comments for more great videos. Check out this last videos. Check out them. Check out hopefully 2 Titan RTXs over the UHDking. Check out the playlist or visit 15,360 times 8640.com website that is dedicated to 16K UHD gaming by UHDking. And yeah, my name is UHDking, aka I play 4K, aka I play 8K, aka I play 16K, and today you find out why I play 16K or why UHDking. Because the first YouTuber that did 16K UHD gameplays available on YouTube since 2015, but over this channel available as Half-Life 2 PC game in 2016 on my 4 Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture. Go ahead and check it out, and I will see you guys in the next videos. Till the next time. Ciao.